You click delete. The file disappears. Gone. But is it really? The truth might surprise you. When you delete a file, it does not actually vanish. Not immediately. Not even close. Here is what really happens. Your operating system uses a file system, catalog, that tracks every file on your drive. When you delete a file, the operating system does not erase the data. It just removes the entry from the catalog. Think of it like a book in a library. The book is still on the shelf, but the catalog card is gone. The librarian does not know it exists, so the space is marked as available. New books can go there, but the old book remains until something replaces it. This is why data recovery works. Deleted files can be recovered. Special software scans the drive, looks for data that exists, but is not in the catalog, reconstructs the file, as long as the space has not been overwritten. On Windows, files go to the recycle bin first. This is a safety net, a temporary folder. Files sit there until you empty it. Even then, they are not erased, just marked as deletable. On macOS, files go to the trash. Same concept, different name. Empty the trash. Still not erased, just marked for overwrite. This is a feature, not a bug. Accidental deletions happen. You delete the wrong file, realize your mistake, recover it. Without this system, every deletion would be permanent. Disaster. But this also creates risk. Sensitive files, financial documents, personal photos, private messages. You delete them, think they are gone, but they are not. Someone with recovery software can get them back. This is why secure deletion matters. If you want data truly gone, it must be overwritten multiple times with random data. Then recovery is impossible. Software exists for this. File shredders, secure delete tools. They overwrite the file. 1 pass, 3 passes, 7 passes. More passes mean more security, but also more time. For most users, 1 pass is enough. For sensitive data, government, military, medical, more passes. Department of Defense standards exist for this reason. Now let us talk about SSDs. They handle deletion differently because of how flash memory works. You cannot overwrite data directly. You must erase first, then write. This is called the trim command. When you delete a file on an SSD, the operating system tells the SSD, these blocks are free. The SSD can erase them in advance, ready for new data. This improves performance, but makes recovery harder. Once trim runs, the data is truly gone, erased at the cell level. No recovery possible. This is why SSD recovery is difficult. HDD recovery is easier. Data remains magnetic until overwritten. SSD data is erased electronically, sometimes automatically. And there is another factor, where leveling. SSDs spread writes evenly across all cells, so deleted data might move before it is erased, making recovery even harder. Now let us talk about cloud storage. Google Drive, Dropbox, OneDrive. When you delete a file there, it goes to a cloud trash folder, stays for 30 days, then permanently deleted. But cloud providers keep backups for disaster recovery. Your deleted file might exist on their servers for months. You cannot access it, but it exists. This is important for privacy. Deleting from cloud does not mean gone. The provider may retain copies for legal reasons, for backups, for redundancy, and there is forensic recovery. Law enforcement can recover deleted files from seized devices, even after overwriting. With advanced techniques, magnetic force microscopy can read residual magnetic patterns. This is why criminals try to destroy drives physically, drill holes, shred, melt. Digital deletion is not enough. Physical destruction is required for absolute certainty. But for normal users, standard deletion is fine. Most people do not need military-grade security. Just understand, deleted does not mean gone. If you are selling your computer, wipe the drive. Use secure erase tools. Reset to factory settings. Do not just delete files. Someone could recover them. If you are keeping your computer, standard deletion works. Recycle bin. Trash. Empty it. Done. The space will be overwritten eventually. As you use the drive, and backups complicate things. You delete a file, but your backup still has it. Time Machine, Windows Backup, Cloud Sync, all may retain deleted files for restoration purposes. So deletion is not simple. It is layered. Operating system, file system, storage type, backups, cloud. Each layer has its own rules. The key takeaway: deleted files are recoverable until overwritten. For sensitive data, use secure deletion. For normal files, standard delete is fine. If this opened your eyes, smash that like button. Subscribe for more tech explainers. And tell me in the comments, have you ever recovered a deleted file? The answer might still exist.